Hi everyone, my name is Abby from Migration Centre of Australia. Today I'm going to be talking about the changes in the English requirements for the Subclass 482 visa. These changes occurred on 13th September 2025. Now if you sat a test on or after 13th September 2025, you need to ensure that you meet the new English language requirements for the 482 visa. If your test was completed before 13th September 2025, that means 12th September 2025 and before, that means you can still comply with the old requirements of the English test as long as that English test is still valid. Generally, the English test validity is 3 years, but make sure you check your English test requirements specifically and how long they're valid for. Now, there have been some new tests that have been introduced, such as CELPIP General, Language Cert Academic, and the Michigan English Test, also known as MET. Now, each of these tests are required a specific score. For IELTS General, it still remains the same. You require 5 in each and 5 overall for the 482 visa. And you can check the link below for each of the different components that you require a specific score in. And just remember that you don't require the same score in every component necessarily. It varies from test to test. For example, PTE is now changed, where you require 33 in listening, 36 in reading, 29 in writing, and 24 in speaking. So make sure you check this link, and it's very important for you to get the required English results at the time of application. And more important things to note is that if you sat a test before 13 September 2025, the required results all need to be in one sitting of the test. The department is not accepting retakes as acceptable to substitute a score from your next retake test in the previous one. Now, if you did a test after 13 September 2025, you're allowed to sit for a retake and complete even just one component if you didn't get the right score in that component, for example. Examples of these tests include the IELTS and the Michigan English Test. Remember that these English requirements applies to both the core skills and the specialized skill stream. Now, remember that these are required at the time of application, and if you have any questions, leave them below in the comments.